The chief of St. Louis Police says the city's streets are safer after the conviction and sentencing of more than a dozen gang members. Tonight, the latest details on how investigators were able to take down the 55 boys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. Within the last 2 hours, 2 more members of the gang were sentenced to prison. 5 on Your Side spoke with both local and federal investigators today about the bust. 5 on Your Side's Holden Kerwicki has our report.
Well, Mike, according to federal prosecutors, members of the 55 Boys street gang were using cell phones to set up drug deals and even sending out mass text messages pushing their product, fentanyl. From there, IRS criminal investigators just simply followed the flow of money.
Since September of 2021, St. Louis Metro Police investigators have had their sights set on getting fentanyl off the streets of St. Louis.
We know drug sales can have major ripple effects, including robbery, shootings, and violence.
3 years later, Police Chief Robert Tracy believes his department is one step closer to achieving that goal.
St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department and its federal partners did everything possible to dismantle the 55 Boys, a known violent street gang responsible for criminal activity.
Though the 55 Boys may not be a household name to many St. Louisans,
they were both the targets of drug-linked shootings as well as the perpetrators of such violence.
U.S. Attorney Saylor Fleming says the gang was the main source of fentanyl in South St. Louis. As for where they were getting it,
the bulk of fentanyl that is coming in to the United States and ultimately making its way to the Midwest is coming from Mexico.
Fleming believes the flow of drugs will now be severely impacted by the convictions of 15 members of the 55 Boys, including local rapper Davante, Jizzlebuckz, Lindsey.
The leaders of this gang, Davante Lindsey, was sentenced earlier this month to 12 years in the Bureau of Prisons, and another, Andre Pearson, received an 11-year sentence.
Sentences that they believe send a message to any remaining 55 Boys members and their associates.
We will continue to be working together to aggressively investigate and prosecute those that are flooding our streets with fentanyl and using violence to further their illegal and very, very deadly activity.
Despite these convictions, both SLMPD and the ATF are asking you to stay alert for this man, 27-year-old Carlos Amos, who goes by the street name of Los Bands and is wanted for several federal crimes. If you see him, you are being asked to call the ATF. That number is 1-888-ATF-TIPS. Reporting live outside of St. Louis Police Headquarters, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on Your Side.